Sure, sway bar didn't break or some shit.
10-4, go under the hood, guys.
Open the, well, I don't know, take your tire off and see if that's quicker. It's gonna be quicker than the hood pins. Yeah.
Front tire off. 5 away. 4, 3, 2, 1.
What the search that guy? Get your head out of your ass.
What's that tire say? Let me see the tire. Let me see the tire. Let me see the tire. Hey, let me see that tire that's in your hand. Let me see the face. Is that a right rear or a left front? It's a right side tire on the left front. Damn it. Put another tires on. Put left side tires on. Left side tires.
Stupid mother.
The right side. Go, 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 go. He's going to have to bring it back. Come on. Get over here. Get over here.
What a whole race. Great job, guys. Son of a bitch. Son of a shit.
Come back and put right side tires.
Put all our work this week. Great job, guys. Wonderful. Awesome. I love it.
Kelly, calm down, Bubba. Calm down. We got it. Come on. Bring it back to me. Right side tire.
All right, we also got a penalty once we get everything straight here. Pass through for over the wall too soon and too many men over the wall. Awesome job, guys. Wonderful. I'm going to kill someone.
Joey, calm down, Bubba. Calm down. It's okay.
Tired of this shit, man. Every week. We work our ass off at something stupid every week.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Real straight from the break. That was great. That was better than the Natalie Decker Bristol thing, I think.
And it was longer than our intro music, which is great. Yeah.
That's rare.
Yeah.
That might be, you got to save that to the board.
Oh, that's
the whole
saved,
thing.
The
whole thing.
1:40 of Joey Gase.
I'm tired of this shit, man.
Yeah.
I love the crew chief, though. Show me the tire. Show me the tire. Show me the tire in your hand.
The one in your hand.
Where's our jack man? Get your head out of your ass, man. It's good stuff, man.
Yeah,
Thank you, Joey Gase.
Hey, man. Tensions run high.
Yeah, and that was in the Xfinity race Saturday at Kansas.
Mm-hmm. And then Joey Gase had no better luck on Sunday.
Yeah.
Got moved by Mr. Lawson.
Get out of the way.
Yeah.
Said, move, bitch.
Get out the way.
The way.
Yeah. Who sings that song?
Ludacris.
Is that Luda?
Luda. Dirty South.
Luda.
I wish I could rap like Luda. You know that.
We've talked about this. A fast rapper. I love Twista's good too.
Twista. Busta Rhymes was good back in the day.
Busta Bus.
Busta Bus.
I've been watching the thing on Wu-Tang Clan, and it's like the origins of Wu-Tang Clan. There's a Hulu docu-series that's like a mini-series thing, and then there's also a documentary on the origins, and I am re-falling in love with Old Dirty Bastard.
Right.
ODB
I mean, who can?
Yeah.
The OG.
Yeah.
Because you know me.
Yeah. Hey, Dirty. Baby,
I got your money.
Yeah.
No, wait.
We did dance to that in high school. I don't think it was appropriate, but we did.
OPP? Yeah,
no, that's not ODB.
That's something that
also known as Dirk McGurk, Big Baby Jesus.
Big Baby Jesus.
Wu-Tang Clan ain't none with.
Oh.
Getting one on the board early.
14.
I was going to say it, but you just, sorry.
Yeah, let me see that.
I was actually going to be the one to say it, and I was like,
yeah, no, I got to say
see if
it.
anybody else says it first.
Yeah.
So that's good. That was fun. Joey Gase, Kansas, and Wu-Tang Clan bringing the.
I like how
bringing them all together.
You know what? NASCAR's for the children.
It is for the kids.
It's kind of like Wu-Tang.
Trick loves the kids.
It is crazy.
What?
That so many kids listen to this show.
Oh, yeah.
And like, you shouldn't be listening to it.
Kids, also go check out Wu-Tang Clan if you haven't already. Might I recommend one of the greatest tracks of all time, Method Man. Listen to the first bit of that. It's great. METHOD, man. Yeah. The torture part of that at the beginning is, I remember listening to that in like high school, middle school.
On repeat.
And like, there's some stuff that they talking about, and keep feeding you and feeding you and feeding you.
Right.
Yeah.
You'll have that.
You will. It's good.
You ever seen that Dave Chappelle skit?
Yeah.
With
the race draft?
Yeah, the race draft.
I don't know that I've seen that.
The Chinese delegation.
The Chinese delegation took the Wu-Tang Clan.
The RZA, the Jizza, Inspected Deck, Ghostface Killer.
The RZA. It was, you got to watch it.
Yeah.
I will put it on my list.
The racial draft is pretty hilarious.
Yeah.
Pretty great. We got Tiger Woods.
Yeah.
Which is good.
Oh, and we've heard he's just lost Nike.
Oh.
Yeah.
Chappelle goes there. I love Chappelle.
He was ahead of his time.
He's always been ahead of his time.
One of the best comedians ever. You seen his new stand-up?
I did.
They're not new. Barely new on Netflix.
Yeah. Now he's got like a farm in Ohio.
Yeah, he lives in Ohio.
Yeah.
He just lives in Ohio for some reason.
Well, that's
Midwest.
where he's from. And he's from the Midwest? Yeah.
I guess he
Isn't
just
John
wanted to
Legend
move
from
back
Ohio too? Yeah.
there. Yeah, so many greats from Ohio, man.
A lot of good music comes out of the Midwest.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
It does.
Just said, Kansas City has some great Kansas City blues.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
yeah.
And some good barbecue.
Went to BB's Lawnside, which is like live music and barbecue place.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it's a pretty cool little joint.
Combining two great.
Wind there, though. I hate, F word.
That's
wind. We're killing
I
the F
hate
words here.
Wind.
You hate wind?
Yes. I find it very annoying.
It's because you have long hair.
Yeah,
Right.
I guess so. It
Yeah,
gets
you
in
should
my
wear
face and
hats.
stuff. It just
It's really
it
windy
makes you
in
chilly.
Kansas.
Yeah.
Windy City, number 2.
Chicago.
Hey.
Close enough.
The second
I
city.
liked that. It was a pause. Windy City.
Number 2.
Yeah.
The
Number 2.
windy.
Kansas City, Kansas or Missouri?
Missouri.
I like the Missouri side, maybe. I don't know. I
Yeah.
like Kansas City. It's Kansas, too.
Yeah. I mean, Missouri is the show me state.
Show me what?
Yeah, exactly.
Show me
I don't know what
something.
we're showing.
You should look that up. What
Why
are they
is it-
showing?
what are they
Why is
showing?
it the show me state?
Why is it the show me
Show
state?
me this.
Show me
Grassy
the money.
field.
Yeah. We did show an interesting end of the race on Sunday.
Oh, well, can we talk about Saturday first?
No, not at all. But yeah,
No.
we can
What
talk
about
about Saturday.
Saturday?
Yeah.
What do you want
Talk to me about Saturday, Kim.
Talk to
I
us.
was right in the scrum.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
I had
right.
to back up.
I
Yes, you
forgot
guys.
the
What
fight.
did you? Oh, you want to talk
I-
about Saturday?
That
I
was like
was-
a very forgetful fight.
It
wasn't.
wasn't.
even a
It
fight.
wasn't.
It was like a hugging
It
match.
wasn't if you were down there. They were like, also, if you know what Cole said to Tyler, we were close enough to hear what set it off.
Is that an off-air thing?
What'd he say?
Like,
I mean,
there were cameras around,
there's-
so it's got to be on record.
I don't
right?
know. You can
We
kind
can
of
be the
read his
first to
lips.
get it.
You can kind of read his lips.
Do you want to
if-
write it down?
No, I'll say
Okay.
it. So he walks up and he puts his, and he's laughing. Have
Yeah.
you seen
Yes.
that?
Yeah.
He was
He's
laughing.
laughing coming up and he puts his hand on his shoulder and he goes, sometimes you're just a dumb.
2 for Kim in a span of
No, that was me quoting Cole Custer.
Quoting Cole Custer.
You dummy.
And then it was
Dummy.
just game on. But I interviewed both of them after. Reddick was ripped up. He had like bloody knuckles.
Oh, yeah.
And
Yeah, there
he
was a
had
lot of,
under his eyebrow, like all scraped and bloody.
There was a lot of 00 guys around him. It was pretty
Oh.
amazing.
So,
Hey, man.
Mike Lentz, this NASCAR
Yeah.
security, got like a huge like
Wow.
scrape on his arm. He had a
Mm.
Band-Aid. We were at a barbecue after he was there. And I was like, "Is that old?" He's like, "No, that's fresh."
I didn't make
Go
it
to
to
the
the barbecue because
We're all family now.
No. Well, the reason was because of the fight, because we were uploading the video from that, and then we also had to cut some fantasy stuff for NASCAR. So by the time we got done, I was like, I don't know if they're still down there barbecuing out.
Yeah.
Right.
Barbecuing out. No,
They actually, it was
not
good.
barbecuing out. Grilling
I
out.
had some burnt ends.
That's barbecue.
I had a lot of vegetables, but I did eat some burnt ends.
Yeah.
Right.
Mm.
Kim only likes the burnt end. She doesn't like the good part of the meat. The burnt end and vegetables.
I like
Eat
all
grass
the
while
meat.
you're at it. What?
I like all the meat.
All the meats.
Mm.
Meats.
The show me state.
What's it called that? What do they got to show?
Well, I lost it. Damn it. Oh, I
it
come
is
from a
great.
state that raises corn and cotton and cockleburrs and Democrats. And a frothy eloquence neither
Frothy.
You're doing
Yeah.
a great job with this Chuck.
and frothy eloquence neither convinces nor satisfies me. I am from Missouri, so you've got to show me. Somebody said that
That
was,
makes no sense.
That makes zero sense.
It was Missouri's U.S. Congressman Willard
it's
Duncan
from a quote.
Vanderveer
It's from a quote.
coining the phrase in 1899 during a speech in Philadelphia.
Mm.
That's where it came from.
Show me.
Show me. He's like, I'm from Missouri, so you got to show me.
Missouri. Show me something good about this state.
Yeah. Like,
Show
I
me
don't believe,
something.
I don't take you at your word. You got to show me. And we are the show me state in Missouri. I'm going to show you some good barbecue.
Is that how they talk in Missouri?
Sure.
Isn't it Missouri if you're from there?
I don't know.
Missouri.
Is it more like Missouri?
I feel like they've got more of like
Misery.
a nasally, like high pitched.
Yeah.
Midwest is supposed somebody was telling me, I think it was actually Joey, that Midwest is supposed to have a neutral accent. I was like, you are lost your damn mind.
I don't think there's
I
any
can write
neutral
that one down
accents out
too.
there.
I think. I
Do
think,
it, GD?
I've got to bleep one
all
of the
the
two on that.
Yeah.
All of the fans
Yeah.
are going to be
You
so
gotta
mad
break the
that I
GD.
just did
Yeah,
a G.
I think I have to.
Sorry.
I have to bleep out
Yeah.
the G
Gosh darn.
of the D.
Gosh darn.
Bleep damn.
Gosh
Yeah.
dang.
Which is like everybody knows.
Honestly, that was the
everyone
one
knows.
cuss word my dad used when we were little. That's the only one I ever remember him. Like
Yeah.
if he like stubbed his toe or something, was G damn it.
G damn it.
Yeah. That was the only one.
What were we talking about before you did it?
Midwest
Kansas.
accents.
Oh, Kansas. Well, it's the non-regional dialect.
I think people in the Midwest.
They try and teach all news persons.
That's what the conversation was about. We were talking about news people that are in news positions that have accents that aren't neutral.
That's why Missouri.
But and he was like, yeah, a Midwest accent. I was like, Midwest is not neutral.
But Columbia, Missouri, the journalism school there in Missouri is like one of the highest rated.
It doesn't mean that the whole state is neutral accented.
But they want to teach that non-regional
like Chicago
dialect.
is Midwest. Chicago has an
Chicago's
accent.
got that up there. You want to go get some some of that there
pie?
We'll go get a pie.
Watch the Cubbies.
Maybe go get some wet beef down at Al's Wet Beef.
Beef.
It's a thing.
What is wet beef?
Yeah.
It's basically you got a sausage and you put some Italian beef on there and then you dip it.
Dip it in what?
It's like an au jus.
But
au jus
it's
sauce.
basically like you take a.
But the beef on top, is it like
wet.
Sliced thin?
Yeah, it's sliced thin beef, and there's a thing, and then you
it's
can
like deli meat.
You soak it.
The wetter the better.
The wetter the better. Mm.
I do like an au jus, a dip.
Yeah,
it's like a French dip.
Sauce.
It's just you have dunked the whole sandwich.
Yeah, anytime I dip and you dip,
I put my hand up on your hip. Really, that's what happens.
I was hoping someone would catch on to that.
Yeah.
When I dip, you dip.
Yeah.
I mean, we dip.
We dip.
I put amazing lyrics.
And I put my
when I put my hand up on your hip.
Yeah.
Okay,
and we get down low and roll and grind.
Got to get down on it.
That's not the same song.
I know, but that's a different song. I was going back to
Mm-hmm. You were going more like 70s.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, we didn't even get to Kansas Sunday.
How many times did y'all say going to Kansas City, the song, they got some crazy little women there, and I'm going to give me one? No? Anybody?
I don't know.
Didn't sing it one
Don't
time.
know that one?
Not one time. We didn't use it in our
the
pre-race
whole time.
and
I
used a
heard
lot
it.
of music and
heard it on
full
screens
crap.
and NBC. So anyway.
Saturday was apparently eventful for Kim.
Yeah,
you should have gotten in the scrum.
The funny thing is, I was just about to interview Chase Briscoe. So in some of the video, you can see us like on the peripheral. I'm not saying I kept him from fighting, but he was very interested in the fight. But I was standing in between him and like the melee. And he was like, he was kind of like, and I was like, I'm about to interview you. So I'm just saying, you could have gotten into a little trouble if I wasn't there.
Yeah, hey,
scrummy.
I'm keeping people out of fights.
Yeah. Hey, you don't want none of this.
Kim was the peacemaker.
Yeah.
I felt bad for him.
Pacemaker?
Bad for
Chase Briscoe.
Yeah, them damn lap cars.
Oh, do you want to talk about that? Can we talk about what Garrett said when I interviewed him at the care center? He threw Freddie completely under the bus.
Whoa. So Freddie Kraft is Bubba's spotter.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Cup spotter.
Yeah.
Pretty good spotter.
I asked him what happened.
And Freddie said the whole time that there was the leaders were coming.
Yeah. And Garrett at the care center, when I asked what happened, he goes, well, I hate that it happened. Freddie's usually pretty good.
Yeah.
So I don't know what happened. Yeah. I was like,
that's a complete lie.
Complete lie. I hope you don't see the complete horror and shock on my face.
I would like to hear the radio because I'm guarantee you Freddie said the leaders were coming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to lean towards Freddie.
Wasn't Smithley the driver that Kyle Busch had to deal with at Vegas? I think it was him.
Wait, what Kyle Busch deal? I don't
remember when he was like all these.
Yeah.
I think it was the same guy.
Garrett Smith.
Because everyone on Twitter was like, okay, maybe I see what Kyle Busch is talking about. I mean, yeah, man.
What was Denny's comment? Because Clint was on Twitter railing against lap cars and stuff, and then Denny's response was just like, "What about 24 laps down?" And I didn't know if he was alluding to something.
That was about Dover.
Was Clint that far back? And what?
The other guy that is on the thing with the.
Oh.
Yeah.
You see the.
Gotcha.
I'm making the motion
that.
to the glasses on my face.
Gotcha. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Made a.
So
I didn't get the reference. Yeah. But thank you.
Yeah.
Here's the joke.
Yeah.
Here's Kim's head, and it's going up.
And it's
deal with lap cars.
Well, I was scrolling through very fast. What is he talking about?
Yeah.
Deal with lap cars. Okay, I understand. You're in a, not very good equipment. I get that. You're hanging on, but you got to realize where the leaders are running, where they're running, and give them the lane they want.
I don't know how he wasn't aware. You have mirrors.
You got a mirror. You don't throw your spotter on the bus. If you're on 70 lap tires, like he said, okay, you're on 70 lap tires. That sucks. having a bad day, it's rough. You got to be aware. Leaders are racing the hell out of each other for the win.
Way faster than you.
To get into Homestead, way faster. You have to be aware. Even if you don't have a spotter, you're looking in your mirror every lap.
Also, even if, let's say Freddie didn't say right when he was on him, I'm sure he at least said, like, when they were, in turn whatever, that they're coming.
Yeah.
So everything you need to see is in the front of your car. Don't worry about anything coming up behind you. Like, there's nothing there.
Man, you just got to be aware of your surroundings. And I feel like that sometimes is a problem for some. And it makes it tough, man. Especially when the leaders are racing. You got to give the lead. I mean, especially when there's a race like that, they're running hard, and you got to get out of the way. And
not to like defend or what, but like having never been at that speed with cars all around, like that's a lot to take in. Yeah. Like you're having to process all this information, and that's what separates elite drivers. And there's because you're working on your hand-eye coordination, plus also your processing skills. So you're having to look out the window, then look over here, then do this, and do it at
Garrett.
Well, the thing is, it was not like it was a restart, right? Okay, it was so many laps into a run. Things were spread out. Like you've got to be more aware than that. It's not like there wasn't that many things going on. There was no one else coming behind him except for the leaders. He wasn't racing anybody. So that's just you just got to be aware of that.
And they had been fighting each other for the lead for a while.
I'm not trying to throw anybody under the bus, but you just got to be more aware of what's going on and not ruin guys. I mean, it ruined both their days. I mean, there was guys racing for a win.
Yeah.
Both of them could have got into Homestead right there.
Yeah.
And
it really ruined Christopher's day.
Ruined their day. I mean, it ruined both their days.
I mean, Briscoe bounced back, but he would have maybe won and gotten to Homestead.
Yeah,
so yes,
and
it
already
ruined.
Gotten to Homestead, and now he's still on the. I think he's out currently.
I'd have to look.
By a little bit over Allgaier.
Well, yeah, because the big three have so many dang.
I mean, yeah,
bonus
that could
points.
have been. I mean, just man.
And if you're not watching these Xfinity races,
you're missing out.
You are missing out on some of like Xfinity really and trucks are not to malign the Cup at all.
Cup guys suck.
Cup guys suck. Cup's not good racing. No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that all three series right now have got exciting battles heading into the closing races of the season. It's going to be
good this weekend
it's gonna
in
be good.
Martinsville.
We got trucks and cuppers at Martinsville. Truckers are...
Saturday. We had a hefty day on Saturday.
Long day on Saturday. We qualify after the truck race.
Yeah.
And
2 practices in the morning, one starting at 8 a.m.
Yeah. The trucker is their second race of that round. Their first one was Talladega.
Yes. Yeah.
So they got Martinsville and Phoenix. Yep. They don't go to Texas. So
and Talladega, man, I mean, we talked about it. Talladega was nonsense
wild.
for trucks.
Just to go back to the Xfinity point standings, Custer, Bell, Custer, Reddick, top 3. Allgaier, 2 points to the good. Briscoe, 2 points to So it's 2 point race. And then Annette's 12 out. Gregson's 17 and 30 for Cindric.
Yeah.
But still, that's a tight race.
Yeah.
It's
tight
for that final spot.
Now, looking at how the points settled after, I would be so pissed if I was Chase.
Yeah. But, hey, you know what? He's chasing that spot.
And another chase.
Another chase.
On Sunday that was chasing a spot.
Clarify which chases.
Chase Elliott on Sunday. Those closing laps and watching the points change because screens had up on the
I was in
ISM
Bowman's
vision.
pit and they had like the full, like the crew had the full thing because Brad had to finish 14.
It's like Brad was
14 differential,
Brad was good. Brad was out. Joey was good. Joey was out. Chase was good. Chase was. It was just as they were going.
Yeah. Yeah, it seemed to be an exciting.
You had a good day.
Until I hit the fans.
Yeah,
fans
but it was still a good
being
day.
A dummy.
It happens.
Decent day.
How'd you like your Dickies car?
My Dickies car was I thought it looked really good.
They should have put you in. Did your suit? I don't remember what your suit looked like.
It was it matched the car. Yeah. It wasn't like
denim
looking.
Like Dickies pants with like a shirt.
Overalls. Or something like that, like Dickies overalls.
That would have been funny.
Awesome. I thought about wearing some Dickies overalls Sunday for like the drivers meeting or something, but negative.
I was gonna say
negatory.
I don't think people would be too happy with that. I don't think the captain would like me wearing overalls to the damn racetrack. Hey, you'd be
supporting your sponsor though.
I'm just here to support.
I mean, does Dickies make a polo?
Yeah, they make work shirts.
I'm sure they do. Yeah, make work shirts and like
Dickies polo,
a starched Dickies collared shirt
tucked into. It's like the old school. Sorry, I left my sound on. So I just got an email.
Oh.
I heard that.
Yeah. But no, like the old school farmers going to church on Sundays. They wore the white press shirt and their good overalls. They got their good church going overalls.
Yeah.
You
got
not to be mistaken with the field overalls.
Right. Which, I mean, it's just the new pair, the newer of the pair. You rotate. Like once your field ones wear out, then your church ones come, your field ones, then you get the new ones, and it's just rotating a cycle.
Rotation.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Up rotation.
And there's one. There's one. All right.
I was quoting a movie.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's good. It was a quote. It's okay. It's cool.
It's
okay.
okay.
If it's a quote.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was exciting. A lot of stuff happened.
A lot of stuff happened at the
Did you guys
end.
have barbecue? Did you guys go eat barbecue
Oh,
besides the cookout at the racetrack?
Cookout?
Yeah,
No, I didn't.
To BB's.
Yeah.
That place.
Yeah, this one. Yeah. We had something stacks, Jerry.
Jack Stacks.
Jack Stacks.
Yeah.
On the plane home. It was pretty good. Jack Stacks pretty good.
Decent.
We had pizza on the plane home, which why would they do that when we were in Barbecue
Maybe
City?
they thought people were barbecued out.
I got Biscoff and a Coke
Oh,
Zero.
you were on commercial.
I like
It's like, oh, you were on
Ew.
commercial.
I'm not saying that because it's hoity-toity. Like
I remember when you were on commercial,
the
Kim.
planes are
We flew together.
the planes are old.
Yeah.
do you fly?
That we're on Victory.
Victory ain't bad.
Yeah.
I fly Victory sometimes with the dog.
The dog.
They
I
don't
had
allow-
Ricky.
They don't
see
allow-
their old planes. They allow dogs.
Yeah, they don't allow dogs on
like-
the Penske plane. So
I had
when I
Ricky's
take them
dog
off,
behind
I'll
me.
go,
It's funny because we got on. We were like because it was load and go, and we were the last ones there. And so we got on. It was like me and Dylan, and then our producer Alexa. And Dylan and I walked. It didn't look like there were any seats. Then we realized one of the seats had the pizza on it, so we went and sat. And then Alexa didn't have a seat, and she walked back there. Ricky was sitting in the very back seat with his dog Reese in the seat.
Yeah.
Didn't say anything. Alexa walks back to the front like there's no seat. Finally, like when she's literally taking her stuff down from the overhead bin to like go on another plane, Ricky's like, I mean, she can sit here. I can have Reese go on the floor.
Yeah.
Good job, Ricky.
Yeah.
You got to reserve seats, right?
Yeah.
Like when I fly Victory, I reserve 2 seats. One
One for Sturgill.
one for Sturgill, one for me. Just so he lays on the floor, he takes up the whole damn floor.
I will say Reese was
So
really good.
they at least
she was good on
reserve
the
it.
flight. She didn't bark. She was super cute.
Yeah.
I wish I could have reserved the seat next to me on the flight back from Kansas City.
Who did you
What
have
was
next to you?
No, there was this woman that like decided that as they, ding on and say, all right, flight attendants prepare for landing.
Mm-hmm. Stood.
That was the best time for her to apply makeup.
The flight attendant was?
No, the
Oh, the
woman
girl
sitting
next
next
to you.
Yeah. Like, first of all, her husband and her get on the plane, and they're like 2 of the last people to get on, and they're
Were they
pissed.
making out?
They are pissed off that there's no overhead space.
Well, you're the last
It's
people.
like, I'm sorry, it sucks to suck, number
Yeah.
one, and then they were like bitching about people having backpacks in the overhead. And I was like, I worked a long weekend. I put a large backpack that I have in the overhead so I could have leg room. Anyway, they're bitching about that. I was like, fine, I won't listen to my stories. Landing, she gets out mouthwash first.
Mm-hmm.
Puts in mouthwash and
Where
looks
did
like
she
she's about to.
spit it?
I don't know.
Swallowed
That's
it.
number one.
Solid move.
She
Swallow it.
swallowed her
Classy broad.
gross.
Yeah, number one.
Mouthwash?
She had to have done that. So you get that minty smell coming out. Then she puts on some lotion.
Oh,
Okay.
no. Too many
so you
smells.
get that smell
Ugh.
going, right?
I hate lotion.
Perfume.
What?
She perfumes herself. And then she starts taking out makeup. And that has a smell.
Yeah, it has-
like there is a
yeah.
smell. It's not like a
It
like
definitely.
it's got like an
it smells like
earthy-ish.
pencils.
Yeah. It's like an earthy-ish
Pencil,
sort
like
of
woodish.
Yeah.
Um,
And she's like putting on makeup.
she
and, like,
can't have looked
dabbing.
good because
Oh, God,
the
no,
lighting
no.
on an airplane is terrible. I would never put
There's no
makeup
mirror.
on in a light, like in the
She
lighting of
can't-
an airplane.
She can't mirror.
No, she was using her phone
Oh, okay.
Stop.
Selfie
as a mirror with the little. She had one little thing on the back. She hung it on the coat
No.
hook right there. So she's having to like lean down and like look up at it. And I was like, oh no,
Dude.
And number one, the makeup wasn't helping. Like it's like I don't know why you're putting makeup on right now. Like
Lost cause.
number what?
Why?
2 things about that. Who gives a shit at 9 a.m. on a flight? Like if you cared that much, you would have woken up 30 minutes earlier
or
and
waited
done your makeup.
until you got to that. Like I've had to go directly to a work function
They were
after I
connecting.
land. But
They were connecting.
my point being though, like I wait and I go to the bathroom in the airport
Yeah.
where there's good lighting.
That's
I'm not
fine.
in anybody's way. And some of the women's bathrooms in nice airports have like an area where you can do that.
Some of the men just brush their teeth and change their clothes in the bathroom. Like,
you'll have that.
Yeah.
Something that irritates me is just nasty when people like go to the airport with like sandals and they have to take your shoes off for the security line and they're just standing there barefooted.
I don't care. Sorry.
It's gross.
I mean, I will wear socks with sandals before
the thing is,
like you're barefooted.
Well, the thing is, your
like,
socks are getting dirty, and then you're putting them in your shoes, and you touch your shoes to a certain point. And then, granted, you're not like sticking in there. Like you're still getting the germs.
I know, but it's a mental,
like putting your bare foot on.
And then do you remember though, like when you
ground.
get home, like, oh, I had these socks on the airport floor. Let me take them off immediately.
I generally
do you wash your hands after you take off the airport socks?
Oh God, I wash my hands like religiously.
Yeah.
Like as soon as I get off the plane, wash my hands.
Do you get sick often?
No.
Okay.
That's one of the reasons I don't.
See,
is
I feel
because
like you're not creating enough
I
immunity for
create
yourself.
enough immunity.
Yeah, but
I like to get dirty.
Chuck likes to roll around in the
Yeah.
dirt.
Yeah, you take your socks off. You don't like rub the bottom of your.
Yeah.
I just think,
Damn
like,
it.
I don't know. It doesn't bother me.
Again. This is terrible. So sorry. Bleep all of it out. Just cut this
All of
part.
it.
This whole podcast is going to be one giant.
You don't like touch the bottom of your foot when you take your sock off. You take it off at the ankle, the top.
I know, but I don't.
It's just grosses me out. I hate feet, by the way.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, you hate feet. Like I
hate them. And when I see
whatever.
people's bare feet, a lot of the times it's people who shouldn't be wearing sandals.
Yep.
I have ugly feet. I rarely wear sandals. I have ugly feet.
You have ugly feet.
I have hairy feet, and my toenails are effed up. I got a bad toenail.
You don't want to show that off. You don't want to
show that off.
Yeah.
Only time I'm showing it off, I'm at the lake or the beach. I ain't wearing sandals out in public.
Gotcha.
It's just not the deal.
I mean, I will wear my Chacos around. I enjoy wearing those in the summer months.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not going to wear those to the airport to take out. I'm wearing those in place. Yeah.
I'm just going to be the odd
dirty
man
anyway,
out.
man.
I don't really care.
The other thing is when you take your socks off, do you take your socks off and basically like reverse it? So like when it's inside out.
Yeah.
So when you take it off, it comes off your foot. Boom. Inside out sock.
I see you
Boom.
meticulously do that. I can't imagine every single time
No,
you're like.
every time I take off my socks, I pull them and they become inside out socks.
Yeah, let me sort it.
I only really wear socks
Upside stick
if
it down,
I'm
never reverse it.
have running
It's
shoes
your
on
friend.
or boots, which I don't wear either of those to the
What,
airport.
boots?
I only really wear socks when I wear running shoes,
Uh-huh.
like to work out or run, or like boots.
So you're telling
Or
me
at the track, like with the
that
shoes at
your
track.
feet stink.
No, they
No,
don't
you
actually.
just-
So
Your
you
feet
wear
don't
shoes
sweat?
with no socks?
Right now?
Your shoes
Yeah.
smell.
Yeah. You wear socks with Converse?
Yeah.
Mine slide
I wear
around.
high tops though.
I don't want to.
I don't like the short top Converse. That's like
hate-
that's like cheating to me.
I don't care if you say there are no slip-ums, they always slip on my feet. Maybe it's the shape of my foot. Those stupid no slip-em, no see-em socks are bullshit.
If I'm wearing loafers, I generally won't wear socks.
Right.
But it's like specific shoe. If I'm wearing a tennis shoe with a rubbered sole,
You gotta wear socks.
I track, I'm wearing tennis
Yeah.
shoe with rubber soles, so I for sure have socks on.
Can't do it.
I do like the feeling though of a sock encompassing your foot,
feel
I like it when
enveloping.
it's chilly.
It's like armor.
Yeah.
It's like
I
it's
don't know.
just comfort.
Maybe it was just like as a kid, I hated the feel of socks inside shoes.
I like I wear when I play soccer
Florida
like
thing.
I hate
multiple
layers,
pairs
too.
of socks.
Like layers. Ooh, that's the way the winter sucks.
I don't know.
Even in the summer, I wore multiple socks while playing soccer
What?
because
Oh, well, yeah. For
Fills your shoe
soccer.
gives you a little bit more. Fills the shoe, gives you a little bit more thing, and when you kick the ball,
Cushion.
yeah. Scored a goal last week that was amazing.
Bicycle kick, huh?
No. It was from just inside midfield. And
Oh,
like nobody was playing up to me, so I was just like, screw it, I'll send it in. Like
And you
kicked
sent it.
and it went, and I thought it was going to go to the right side, and then
Curved.
like up here, it just like ducked
Oh yeah.
into the upper left side, and the keeper just looked at it like,
Probably thought you were a pro or something.
yeah, we were already down
Was
like
it in slow
5-0.
motion? Did you watch it in slow
was.
motion? Was it
Yeah.
like,
That was a good kick.
And just walked back and got on defense because we were already down 5-0.
Bend like Beckham,
So it was
man.
5-1 at that point. It's like this goal is doing nothing.
It just showed off your skills.
Yeah.
You know?
It made them respect me more.
Right. It's like, okay, this guy must be just messing with us because he just shot one
Well, I
from
mean-
inside midfield, hit the upper 90.
I'm a better defenseman, so they were already respecting my defense.
Right.
so you tricked them?
No, I
you
just,
switched.
Truck's got
You
those
switched.
things.
Went
Quick,
defense, offense.
quick twitch muscles.
like you suddenly have that flash of, oh, wait, this is what I was like when I was 18.
Oh.
Not anymore.
Soccer.
No, because like you're
I
quicker.
do not want to be 18 again.
Go
Everybody's
back
like,
and-
oh,
I don't know.
glory days. Like, I loved high school and college. I'm happy now.
I mean,
Granted, I had a great experience.
I am
but
happy now. But if you could go back with your knowledge of now.
No, that's not.
Well, yeah. I mean, if you could go back with your knowledge of being a 12-year-old
I think I would drop out of school.
Well, like you said, the thing of the kid.
Kids that are listening, don't drop out of school. You haven't learned the things that I know that if I went back to high school, I wouldn't need to know anymore. Stay in school. I actually love school. If somebody wanted to pay me to be a
teacher,
a student forever for the rest of my life, I would do that.
Well, yeah. I mean, I'd like to be a teacher. Can
you imagine Ryan as a teacher?
I could, yeah. He's got the elbow patches for it right now.
Yeah, this shirt I got in
Professor
Colorado.
Blaney,
yeah. And I would just show videos all the time.
Oh, yeah.
There's a video of Civil War.
You would roll in.
We're going to watch Sister Act 2.
Yeah. Here's
TV.
Back in the Habit.
Here's the Patriot for the 15th time this year. Here you go. Watch Mel Gibson.
Well, the reason I said that is like you sent that article about the kid that wore the hot dog costume.
Yes.
Because his parents dared him to.
Yeah, he's only on like a first grade or fourth grade or something?
Like fourth grade, elementary school, wearing a hot dog costume for school pictures.
I think it's
hilarious.
That
awesome.
At that age, I would have been too concerned about
what people thought.
And like to me, if I could go back and like do childhood not caring about what people thought.
I got to that point like in high school.
Yeah.
In high school, I was like.
Yeah. College, I got to that point.
Yeah.
A little bit in high school, but
at the end
those are awesome parents, though.
Yeah.
I'm actually more impressed with the school that they just went with it. They were like,
cool,
hell yeah,
hot dog,
do
take
it.
your photos, pay us the money.
And the picture of it's great. I mean,
yeah, he is really cute.
The kid was little hot
cute
dog.
Little ID.
Yeah. Hot dog. I might be a hot dog for a Halloween party. Oh. Someone want to come as mustard or ketchup? We can just lay on top of each other. Do you take a hot dog with mustard or ketchup?
You could be the hot dog and Chuck could be the bun, and you guys could just embrace the whole
right
time.
there.
Just hug it.
Just hug it. That'd actually be really funny.
What are you guys doing? Be in our costume.
Yeah,
we're a hot dog.
Yeah.
It's like throwing hot dogs down a hallway.
Yep.
That will happen.
Terrible, terrible
is a
thing.
Bad reference.
Everyone's had one.
Hot dogs, that is.
Speak for yourself.
Hot dogs.
Everyone's had a hot dog.
Yeah,
I'm a big bratwurst guy.
Yeah.
I like brats. I like sausage. Later, did you know?
I do
the
like
Lowe's
brats.
Foods. Lowe's Foods is very good nowadays. They have one on Brawley School Road.
Okay.
Big meat section. A lot of sausages.
Just big meat, or
like
if you like the big
section
meat,
of meat.
if you like the big meats, you go to the Lowe's to get the big meats.
Yeah, deli meats. Yeah, fine cut.
Your charcuterie meats.
You go to Harris Teeter for the small meats.
The good cheese. Harris Teeter, that weird dragon they got as their mascot.
They got Vienna sausages.
They do. It's so weird. With the cookies or the free cookies.
Hey, the free cookies were awesome back in the day.
God, yeah.
I used to
the regular
devour
ones, not
them.
the sugar free. You know how they're like 2
the regular
bins.
ones were great.
No.
Now they only have, I think, like when I was
they changed the
getting out of
recipe.
a kid, because it's not
It's
as
not
good
good.
anymore. Or they just have the sugar-free ones, and
Maybe.
they're terrible. The sugar cookies were just doused in
When
sugar.
I was growing up, because we had Publix in Florida, Publix is only relatively recently, in the grand scheme of things, come into the Carolinas. If you were a kid shopping with your parent, you would go to the bakery, and the baker that was working there, you would ask for a cookie, and they would have like sugar, peanut butter, oatmeal, and chocolate chip, and you would get a regular bakery cookie at Publix for free. I don't know if they still do that.
Maybe.
I feel like they used to do that at Harris Teeter too.
They did that at Publix.
Full-size cookie
In the 90s.
At the Lowe's, they have a huge beer aisle, and they have a bar in there, like a wine and beer bar. So like you can have a beer and shop. And it's the most genius idea ever,
Yeah,
because
you
you're going to
spend
shop
more money.
more when you're trying to finish your beer. It's ingenious.
The whole
I'm starving. By the way.
grocery store wars that's going on in Charlotte
It's
right
great.
now. It's great for the consumer.
Yeah.
Because you get like all of these places are starting to, we need a bar in here now because people, if they ain't got beer while they're shopping, then they're going to go shop over here. We need to get them to shop here.
I want them to put a grocery store at the shopping plaza at the corner of Woodlawn and South Boulevard, where that Burlington Coat Factory and Home Depot, like it's a crappy shopping plaza. They should put like a Trader Joe's or something in there.
Home
They
Depot's
would make
crappy.
They would make bank. What?
Yeah. I said Home Depot sucks.
It's not my preferred
home
improvement store.
Yeah. Menards save big money.
Do we have any Menards in?
Not
we don't have Menards.
No. They're opening 2 in West Virginia.
Paul Menard.
soon,
Hey, man.
Next year.
There's a shopping
the closest
plaza
they're getting.
at the corner of South and Woodlawn.
Yeah.
Take it over.
I keep telling them, I said, hey, if you bring Menards to North Carolina, you're going to put Lowe's and Home Depot out of business.
It's for real.
I feel like Lowe's has got kind of like a...
Lowe's is a more...
I mean, that's
higher
a
end.
Wilkes County original. That's that is a like North
Where's
Carolina.
Home Depot out of? Atlanta?
Probably.
They have a headquarters in Atlanta.
I'm
wow.
angry. I'm angry at the Charlotte Hornets, my favorite basketball team of all time.
What happened?
They're going away from Bojangles.
Oh, I know. They did Chick-fil-A.
To an Atlanta-based Chick-fil-A bullshit.
I personally prefer Chick-fil-A over Bojangles.
I know you do. That's why I'm staring at you when I say this.
It's all about partnership money, and maybe I have a friend that works in Hornets partnership marketing. And
that is a worse trade than Kimball Walker.
For
Terry Rozier.
I would rather have Kimba than Bojangles.
No,
you gave me
that's
option,
what I'm like.
If you gave me an option, would you rather keep Bojangles over Chick-fil-A or Kemba over whatever we got for Kemba?
Scary Terry.
Obviously Kemba. But I mean, for the purposes of the humor of this podcast, it's a worse trade. Because you're going away from the hometown team of Bojangles. The original one is on the corner of Tryon and West Boulevard. Yes.
That's the original one?
It's not the original building, but it's the original location. I think people can still hear you, Kim.
What'd you say?
Kim said somebody got...
I have to work the news desk all week at WCCB because I'm filling in for Brian.
There's
not the good things happening at that original location this week.
Except for it's the original home of the Cajun Filet Biscuit and Chick-fil-A's biscuits, famous chicken and biscuits from Bojangles and sweet tea and amazingness. And like Chick-fil-A...
But I just wouldn't go hang out in the parking lot, probably.
No, Sunday, we went to the track... And you
couldn't eat any chicken because Chick-fil-A is closed on?
No, not Sunday. It was Saturday. Saturday. I wanted breakfast. It was after 10:30. Go to Chick-fil-A. Can't get breakfast. Bojangles, you know what? You can get breakfast anytime.
Yeah, that's the rules.
Yeah, them's the rules.
I mean,
they follow the rules.
The original chicken sandwich of Chick-fil-A is not that different than their breakfast sandwiches. Because I don't personally think that Chick-fil-A does a good job of distinguishing their breakfast stuff from their, like, I don't think their biscuits are as good as Bojangles. I don't like the little slider things, like the minis, whatever bread the minis are on.
I like the minis.
I'm not a fan
with
of that
the honey
bread.
on them.
I like to put honey on them, but the bread is not.
I want breakfast at
It's like a nugget on a little piece of bread.
Yeah. Well, Chick-fil-A is doing fine.
That's fine. That's great.
You can stop buying Chick-fil-A if you want. They're going to be fine.
That is fine. But if I'm going to a Hornets game in Charlotte, North Carolina,
I want Chick-fil-A.
I want Bojangles chicken tenders.
I'd rather have Chick-fil-A.
And Bojangles fries. The fries are better at Bojangles.
Speaking of...
Yes.
No.
Cajun seasoned fries 10 times better than that waffle.
Not in a waffle fry?
Bullshit. It's waffle bullshit.
They just cake the fries in seasoning. That's all
fine.
they do.
The waffle fries are so good.
Takes a fucking potato. Sorry, I'm going to write that down.
That's what Bojangles does.
Yeah, but they put seasoning on it. Chick-fil-A just puts salt.
Oh,
and
because they
makes
don't
it
need
look,
to. It
looks funny. Ooh,
they have all of the sauces.
Waffle.
You get 18 different choices of sauce with Chick-fil-A.
Okay, so you're churching up a potato with sauce.
You're churching up a potato with seasoning.
A potato, exactly. A potato is a vehicle for sauces and seasonings.
I like the Chick-fil-A fries that is
the
like
turtle.
A lot of turtle. Yeah,
I love the turtles.
Then get a
baked
potato.
Why don't people
It's what
like
it is. It's
Everybody
great.
hates the turtles. I love the turtles. I get so disappointed when I get no turtles in my
I'll take a big old box of turtles. So.
Same
I'll take a big old long honking Bojangles French fry with that seasoning on there and just it's like crack. I'll eat them cold. I love it. Yeah.
I want to get
tailgating for a Panthers game.
Chick-fil-A waffle fries and put the
Bojangles seasoning.
I mean,
okay.
that's solid move right there.
That's like
if they could
expert level.
Merge.
Mesh.
Well,
they're competitors. Competing. Well, and that's the other thing. Like the Panthers went away from went away from Pepsi. Born and raised in
Carolina.
In Carolina, down in Newbern, North Carolina.
Although Coca-Cola has a huge distribution.
Look,
bottling
Coca-Cola is, one of the official drinks of NASCAR, and I do have to say, given the choice between Pepsi and Coca-Cola,
Coca-Cola every day.
Coke every day.
Yeah.
Pepsi is not good.
Better.
Sorry, Pepsi.
I don't know.
Hopefully we never flip-flop.
What is Dr.
and this
Pepper?
is on the records. But
what is Dr.
It's
Pepper?
independent. It's
That's
like the Notre
That's
Dame
like
of
Cheerwine.
soft drinks.
Okay.
That like Cheerwine.
I like Dr. Pepper.
Cheerwine and Sundrop, North Carolina.
Too sweet. What's the one that tastes like?
Which one? Cheerwine or Sundrop?
The red drink.
Cheerwine?
No.
The patio?
It's a...
Patio red cherry?
And I don't know. Somebody had me try it.
Fanta.
No.
Fanta.
I probably won't think of
Fresca.
it. Speaking of chicken sandwiches.
LaCroix.
The Popeyes chicken sandwich inspired. There is now a sexy chicken sandwich Halloween costume.
Wow.
It's just a Bojangles box because that's sexy. I'm living on this mountain and I'm going to die on this mountain.
Chuck is
a martyr for Bojangles.
Yeah. I know I'm gonna
give me
bring,
Bojangles or give me death.
I'm gonna bring Bojangles next week and not let you have any of it.
That's fine because I can just hop down the street and get some right.
We never did the blind chicken taste test. We still need to do that one week.
We do.
And now add Popeyes into the fray because it wasn't originally on the list.
I never had their chicken sandwich. I know people were freaking out over them.
How do you run? My question is, all of the locations are sold out of the chicken sandwich. Do they not have the ingredients all the time? They're a chicken place.
It's called marketing.
Is that really why they're doing it?
Oh, God, yeah.
That's dumb.
It probably. But when we were talking about the chicken stuff originally, everybody was like, oh, what about Raising Cane's? It's like, yeah. Did you get that on Twitter? People talking shit about...
Raising Cane isn't here, is it?
It's not here. Raising Cane's is good.
What's that one in Statesville that... I don't think... Is it a chain? It's like Dixie Chicken and Fish.
I have not been to that one. I don't know if I want to go to that one.
I don't.
I don't know. I feel
if
like
you're selling
might want
chicken
to.
and fish, that's like a Captain D's.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you go to a good fish fry. You can fry some chicken and you fry some fish. And you can throw some...
Put some fried chicken on your pizza?
Would you put fried chicken on your pizza? Yeah. Yeah, what? Breaded chicken on a pizza?
Yeah.
Has anybody done that?
Yes. So Hawthorne's Pizza used to have, and they don't anymore.
Or the baby inducer? What's that pizza they
have?
Yeah,
they've got a baby inducer that people get because it's got like some spicy stuff on there. But they used to have a chicken parm pizza. So it's like breaded chicken with like some good like marinara sauce as the base and some obviously the Parmesan cheese, but they also put some ricotta on there.
What's about the mozzarella?
But it's off the menu right now.
Oh, that's lame.
Can you order it like if you know
limited time only, man? Got to sell out of that stuff.
Probably. Or make your own. You know, you can put anything on a pizza. Like, you see what Domino's is doing in Japan?
Not pineapple, though.
For Halloween?
I have a special treat for the Halloween.
Yeah.
It's called pizza roulette.
It's like a spooky ghost pepper.
They're putting, so you order a pizza from Domino's, and this is in Japan, unfortunately. I would totally prank somebody in the U.S. If they had it here. But one slice of the pizza has ghost pepper chili sauce. You can't tell because it's clear. It looks like the sauce.
Wow.
And so it's pizza roulette.
Somebody gets
terrible.
Would you do it?
Would I do it?
Yeah.
Like if there's 8 slices of pizza, would I?
Would you participate in pizza
would
roulette?
Would 8 friends be?
Everybody.
Yeah, probably.
That's what you have to do. You have to play it with like the number of people of the number of slices.
Yeah.
So somebody has
to like you got 8 people, 8 slices, and everyone just grabs their slice at
or
once.
even like half the number. So like 4 people and you eat 2 slices.
Oh, that's just worse.
Or at a party, you just put it out on the appetizer table. Just one of these slices. Who knows?
It's
Don't
not
tell
like
anybody.
The other.
And
one
then
of
just like
slices,
sit back and
not
watch.
Like the other.
Yeah. See which one.
Like an office
freaks
party.
Out.
Yeah. Be a social experiment.
Yeah. Like, what's wrong? I had the same pizza. Yeah. What's wrong?
I like spicy stuff.
Tasted fine.
Ghost pepper is so spicy. Last week, I actually went to Earth Fair before I came here so I could get a coffee. And they had like samples of ghost pepper chili chips. I was like, I'm okay with trying this. And I tried it and my mouth hurt for the entire day.
En fuego.
Fuego.
Muy fuego.
Muy fuego.
Oh.
Despacito.
The only lyric I know from that song is Despacito.
Say it 20 times.
Yeah.
Hey, so there's blood in basements.
Yeah. Frickin' Iowa, man.
Oh, you sent this article.
Yeah.
What was that?
Yeah.
So there was a house that's next door to a butcher's/slaughterhouse.
Yeah.
And apparently...
Terrible place to buy a house, by the way.
Yeah.
It would smell terrible all the time, would it not?
I would think so. Having never lived next to an abattoir, I don't know.
Have you ever lived next to like a chicken farm?
Oh, yeah. You can drive down the road and be like, oh, there's a chicken farm around here. I can smell that shit. Chicken shit. Yeah. And hog farms, they also smell.
Hog farms are disgusting.
If you're slaughtering hogs.
Maybe just don't kill the pigs.
Well, how else are you going to get the bacon? You can't keep the pig alive if you want the bacon. That pig's going to be pissed off.
That would just be suffering.
Yeah.
If you kept the pig alive and got the bacon.
What if animals evolved to like shed body parts and regrow them so like you wouldn't have to kill the animal?
Like a lizard.
Just like a lizard in a tail. Yeah. So it like sheds a loin and then you got the pork loin and then it grows it back. God did not create the earth right.
Or he did because, we got to keep the populations down. So we just got to resort to cannibalism and we'll be fine.
Back to your story.
Back to the slaughterhouse. So basically one of the drainage pipes got clogged and it then leaked into the guy's basement. And there was blood and parts. I think it was like 5 inches deep in the basement. Yeah, 5 inches.
It's like a horror movie.
I think they have insurance for that.
He should have kept it around until Halloween and done like a haunted house.
Yeah.
And Paige.
Well, I mean, that's like it's the perfect time for that to happen because it's right around Halloween. So I don't know. It was not good, and there was some. It was called Doll's Custom Meat Locker.
Why do they call a meat locker a meat locker?
Because you lock up the meat.
They lock the meat up.
Yeah.
Is that really why?
You put it in it's like a cooler.
Can't have no one stealing your meat.
I know what a meat locker is, but I'm just talking about the origin of the name.
I don't know, but there's a picture here, the 5 inches of blood. He's walking around in his boots, and there's blood on the ground, and just charge admission. It's a haunted house. Boom, pig blood.
This is scary. There's blood on the floor.
Yeah,
Ooh, real blood.
Real blood.
Nice food coloring, huh?
Is it human blood or is it pig blood?
Hopefully you don't get sick or get a disease.
Yeah. You might get swine flu.
Yeah, you might.
I would think that'd be very hard to clean up.
Swades.
Swine you wouldn't be able to clean. You need like a.
Or
I don't know how you clean that.
Well,
like
suction.
Get a wet dry vac.
Still.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's like a toe of a pig.
You're really into those slurping sounds. You did one last week too.
I listened to an ASMR thing the other day, and it was a podcast on ASMR and how it affects
things
the brain.
work or whatever.
Yeah. It was the new thing, the new NPR podcast on shortwave. It's about science stuff.
Ooh.
It's like 10-minute little chunks, and they talk about science. I was listening to one about the first all-female spacewalk the other day.
Cool. Oh, yeah, I saw that's happening.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Happened, I think, Friday when we were out in Kansas.
Yeah. Oh, it already happened?
Yeah, already happened.
Oh, good.
Yeah, they tried to do it in March, but they didn't have 2 suits that fit the women.
Mm-hmm.
And then they had to postpone it till now, so now they had the 2 suits, and they did a thing.
It takes them that long to make a suit.
Yeah.
It's a long time.
One of the astronauts.
Yay, female.
Like a former female, not a former female, a former astronaut who happens to be female, said that, it's like, it's about damn time. They were the right people for the job, and they got it done.
Do you think any astronauts, not on the all-female, any astronauts have had the relations in the space?
I think they would have for science. It's like, this is for science.
All in the name of science.
You gotta know, okay.
You gotta know what happens.
Can you make a baby in space?
Hell yeah.
A space baby.
If you're a scientist, that's gotta come up.
Do you name it E.T.?
Yeah. Because there's,
I wonder if they have secret science files in NASA
if you're in the
where
zero
they've
gravity
done that
thing,
stuff. Does the sperm still travel to the egg in no gravity? Or does it just float out?
Science. How do you think things get figured out for siousce? They've just got to
experiment.
Yeah, you got to experiment. You got to try things.
That'd be a good way to hey, honey, darling, we got to do this for science. Yeah. NASA radioed in, so we got to do it.
You got.
I've been up on this damn space station for a year now.
Yeah. You got hose in different area codes. Well, what about different, stratospheres?
Different stratospheres. That's another level.
Yeah,
Ooh.
it is.
When's it going to get to the point where different stratospheres have to have zip codes?
Well, build our Mars
or
planet.
area codes.
I don't know. I mean,
when we
once
build
we
our
start,
Mars.
Mars civilization.
Well, I mean, definitely Mars is going to have a planet code.
That's going to be a
like,
very expensive zip code.
55511, planet code, country code, then area code, then number.
You don't think it would just not have I guess code could be numbers or letters. So, yeah.
Like MARZ, Mars.
Mars.
Yeah. We're doing this differently.
The red
Trademark
planet.
Mars.
Yeah.
Mars candy.
Mars candy.
Some money off that. Mars Candy Company should sponsor the civilization on Mars.
There you go.
They should do some sort of partnership
yeah.
with any sort of space things related to Mars and the Mars family.
Going to Mars with Mars.
Why wouldn't they have sent candy up with the...
I mean, maybe they do.
Maybe they do.
Maybe it's all Mars, M&Ms and Skittles.
Send Kyle Busch to Mars. That'd be a great promoting thing.
Snickers.
Get him out of here.
Yeah,
Send him to Mars.
I just think it'd be
I'm
cool.
kidding.
All right, so for Xfinity races, if he wants to run an Xfinity race, he has to start on Mars. And then get back to Earth.
Right.
And then he could still lap the field.
We will see you in 5 years, Kyle Busch. However long it takes to orbit Mars.
Yeah.
And get back.
Or just the trip?
Just the trip there and back.
Depends on.
We'll ask Elon
We're making
Musk
the rules.
with the spinning
Space
Tesla that's heading out there.
Yeah. Ship it.
Just put it in the trunk. So, yeah. But we don't have to go that far this weekend to Mars.
Just going to Marsville.
Just going to
We've
Marsville.
already been on for a while.
I know. We've been on for about,
just down the road.
Time.
Yeah.
Martinsville. Pretty excited about it.
On the road again.
Up the road.
Paperclip.
Up, down.
And
All around.
Front, back, side to side.
Yeah.
Paperclip,
should
Martinsville,
be
Virginia.
pretty exciting, I think.
It was exciting last year. It should be exciting this year.
Do you think it's going to be as dramatic?
What time's the what time's the race?
I couldn't know what the hell I was kicking. It's at
What
3
time is what?
o'clock,
So we're gonna
which is late.
Wait, what
end
time
with
is 3?
the glow.
Oh, yeah. We're
the
ending under the
luminous
lights.
glow of the
Starts at
lights.
3.
Yeah.
Why we don't start at
'Cause it's
1.
fall.
Or why we don't, if we want to run a night race, do it on Saturday.
Which Saturday night.
It's gonna be cold in Martinsville.
It's not gonna be that cold.
It was last year.
30s
Last year
at
it was
night.
freezing. What?
It's gonna be cold.
Was it last
Like,
spring that it
Saturday
snowed?
morning practice is gonna be cold.
The chilly times.
It's gonna be in like 40s probably. So
I just
get
totally
your,
missed half my
Get
mouth.
my parka.
get your parka, your beanies, your toboggans.
All your stuff.
Yeah, and
It's not
toboggan
cold in
is
the
a
car,
part-
though, is it, once you get going?
Once you get going, you forget about it.
Yeah.
Same as like heat. Forget about all that stuff.
Once you get going.
Once you get going, it's fine.
Mhm, you fine. You good,
Have
you good.
Rice and do the thing you're doing.
Yeah, get you
Martinsville.
a cloak.
Hey, man, you win Martinsville? You
We just went way different accent.
way
right
different.
There. You clout.
Get you a
It
cloak.
tells time.
Mm-hmm.
Better than the watch you got on.
You gonna get you a hot dog?
Oh, dear God,
No,
that's scary.
maybe after the race.
Mm-hmm.
If you win to celebrate.
Or I'll even have a couple on the way home.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll probably have them like waiting for me in the trailer.
Eat you like a pocket dog.
Yeah, little pocket dog.
Pocket dog. I do a pocket Chick-fil-A sandwich all the time.
Yeah.
Somebody was
Does
getting on me.
Bojangles have a pocket chicken sandwich?
You
No.
can. I mean, you can put anything in your pocket,
I
and it's a
do.
pocket sandwich. You want a pocket biscuit? You want a pocket box of fries? Boom, you got it. Pocket tenders.
Yeah.
Yeah, be
This
good.
pocket's got a tender
This is a
in
snack bucket.
Yeah. I stay away from the
Snack
hot
bucket.
dogs before the race. It makes my tummy upset.
it. Rumble in your tum tum.
When you put a lot of, especially chili. I like chili on it.
Well, you gotta have
Ooh,
you
all
gotta
the
have
way.
it all.
You gotta have it all the way.
The
with
chili, the
onions.
slaw, onion.
I don't like the slaw. I don't like that. I just like chili on it. I don't like a lot of extra condiments.
I like the way they put it
I
on
love
there.
condiments.
Then they wrap it in the tin foils, and
Yeah.
it just sits there, and it just
Melds.
into the bun.
Until the bun gets soggy. I don't like
I like
soggy
it.
so
bun.
Soggy
scary,
bun.
Chuck, when you talk about the things that you
Seeping
enjoy.
into the bun.
He likes food.
I like
does.
Bojangles hot dogs.
I'm gonna get a
Does-
Bojangles hot dog for lunch.
Does Bojangles have hot dogs?
No.
We almost made it through. We got a lot of F-bombs
We
in
do.
this one.
Dang.
Tired.
Damn it.
I am
I'm gonna have a lot
tired.
of work today. So
It's all
alright.
you, Chuck.
all on me.
Well, since Chuck has a lot of work today,
Yeah.
just
Better get
smash
going.
that button.
Let me just hit the
you-
thing to make sure
You
that
win
that's
at
there.
Martinsville,
I got
you
it.
get your spot in the championship 4.
Do
Yeah.
get your spot in the championship.
We've
Big
got-
weekend
3 races left to lock it into the championship 4 down the
coming
whole
down.
set. Uh-huh.
Last 4
3
races,
races
of the year,
to
man.
lock it in, and
Almost
then
done.
Thank God.
after this weekend, it's the best 3 words in motorsports that you're not gonna be able to say after this year.
What?
Texas, Phoenix, Homestead.
Texas.
Oh yeah.
3 best words in motorsports.
Now
Yeah.
what is it?
Now
next
it's
year? Something
Gentlemen,
Phoenix.
Gentlemen, start engines.
Engines. Start your engines.
Yeah, start your engines.
well, I should
Just
say
start.
best 3 words in NASCAR
Yes.
because not all the racing places go to the
F1 doesn't go.
Texas, Phoenix,
Texas
Homestead.
Homestead. That'd be awesome if they did.
I love that.
Yeah, it'd be great.
But we'll see.
Yeah, we will
Isn't
see.
there? Oh, that's next weekend. F1's in Austin.
Fun. Yes. I think.
Yes, fun.
She's going back to Austin.
I'm not.
She talks about it all the time.
I do love. Is that a quote from something?
It's an old what's his name?
I'm going to Jackson.
No, that's
I'm
I'm going to Jackson.
My posture has been really bad
Yeah.
this whole show. I've been
Yeah,
like,
you slouching.
We're over the
My
whole
back
course of the
is
show.
sore.
Everybody's been.
well, the
slouch.
mic feels really far down, so I felt like I had to.
Damn you,
down
Mike.
on the mic.
Hello.
Mike, you need to be higher. I was
Right.
talking
So
to
roll
Mike,
a
I
blunt.
don't know. Right.
Afro Man.
Roll up a spliff and listen to some Wu-Tang Clan.
Yeah, this is the Wu-Tang.
Yeah.
The language, like nomenclature for marijuana, I feel like has completely changed now that it's been legalized.
Rate and review on iTunes.